bad. My son is like banging on the window above me. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Mom. Hey, hi, Mom. All right, you guys, let's get started with our practice. Okay, so we're going to start out with a flow, coming to the top of your mat. Okay, and bringing your hands to your heart. Good. From there, inhale up. And exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, extension. We're going to step back into down dog. So go ahead and step back. Good. And then from there, we're going to drop the right knee and then open up. Swing the arm around, push back into down dog. Then look up at your hands and step forward. Go right into an extension. And fold. Inhale up. Good. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, extending the spine. And again, we're going to step back into down dog. This time we drop the left knee and then open up with the right arm. So I'm facing you. I know it looks like I'm doing the opposite leg, but I'm not. Swing the arm around, push back into down dog. Look up at your hands and step forward. Come right into an extension. And then fold. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, extend the spine. Step back into down dog. Drop the knee. Open up. Swing the arm around. Step back into down dog. We're going to add Chaturanga Dandasana. So shifting forward into plank, lower. Janasana. Press back, down dog. And then stepping forward, both feet. Step up. Go right into an extension. And then fold. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, extending the spine. Step back into down dog. Drop the knee. And then open. Good. Swing the arm around. Step back, down dog. Good. Shift forward and lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. And press back, Adho Mukha Savasana. Good. Look up at your hands and step forward. Go right into an extension and fold. Inhale up. Good. Exhale, hands to the heart. Good. Bend those knees. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dropping into a rotation. So you're reaching up and then you drop to the right side. Push that top hand down. Lean way back. Good. And then inhale up again. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And then interlace your fingers up behind you. Drop the head down. Bend the knees. Back up into Utkatasana. Hands come together. And now we rotate to the other side. Push that top hand down. Lean way back. Hands go to the heart. And then inhale up. Exhale, forward fold again. Inhale, interlace your fingers. Drop the head, exhale. Good, bend those knees again. Utkatasana. Exhale, release down. Inhale, standing up, and then we go back into a forward fold all the way down. Inhale, extension. Step back into down dog. Drop the knee and then open up. Now, if you want to, you can take this bottom leg and reach it straight out in front of you and push. Then swing the arm around, take it back into down dog, shift forward plank and lower, lift up Bhujanasana, take it back down dog. Good. And then the left leg drops and you open up, so you can stay here or take the bottom leg and reach it out. Push up through the hips. Good. Swing the arm around, step back down dog, shift forward plank, lower, lift, Good, back. Adho Mukha Shavasana, down dog. Look up at your hands and step forward. Go right into an extension. Hold. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Okay, good. So we're adding that rotation again, dropping down into Utkatasana. Inhale up. Exhale, going to the right. Push that top hand down. And then open up your hands. Open. Okay? So you're on the right and you're opening. Good. Now straight right leg. You can use a block here. Let me show you what it looks like. If you're using a block, your hand is on the block, you're straight in the right leg, and then pick up the left leg and take it back. Hold it there. So the right leg's forward, left leg's back. The arm around and step back in. Now, place your fingers behind you and drop your head. Bend the knees. Utkatasana, back into Utkatasana. Hands come together. Now you go to the left. Pushing that top hand down. And again, you can use a block. Open up the hands. Reach. And straightening the left leg. Back. Drop. Swing the arm down. Step your back leg in. You're going to interlace your fingers up off the back. Coming back into Varasana. Inhale. Exhale, release down with your arms. Inhale, standing tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extension. Step back, down dog. Dropping the right knee, opening up and extending the bottom leg if you would like. Push up through the hips. Good, swing the arm around. Now you're gonna take that right leg and take it out to the side. Do you guys see that? So take it out to the side and then you're gonna lower into a push-up, press back up. Now you can modify by just dropping onto the left knee. Good, then press back into down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower, lift up Ujjanasana, take it back, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Good, hold it there. Okay, good. And then from there, we drop the left knee down. Open up to the side. Okay, and then if you want, you have the option of extending the bottom leg. That's an option. Push your hips up. Swing the right arm around. And now your left leg goes out to the side. Drop onto the knees, a modification, right leg, and lower into a push-up. Come back up. Good, then press back into down dog. Shift forward, plank, lower, lift. Good, and we're gonna go into child's pose. So remember tonight that it's going to incorporate poses that help us sleep. Okay, so that first sequence was really more of a sequence of unwind the day. Rotation helps us integrate. Okay, release stress. We're going to be at more forward folding, which is going to move the subtle forces down. Anytime you're doing a practice that helps the subtle forces move down, that's going to pacify Vata. It will help Pitta as well. So you're letting that body completely rest in child's pose. Good, and then we come back up into down dog. Look up at the hands and step forward to an extension. And then fold. Bend the knees, inhale up. Sit, exhale, rotating to the right. So you rotate to the right, pushing the top hand down. You can use a block. That block's going to go on the baby toe side of the right foot. Open up your hands, straighten the right leg, pick up the left leg, slide it back. Now, if your heel is up, that's fine. Let's see if you can drop your heel down. Swing the arm around and then step that back. Interlace your fingers up off the back, drop the head. We're holding it here. We're holding it here for 4 breaths. Relax your head. And then releasing the arms, we go back into Utkatasana. Go back into Utkatasana, same thing. And now we go to the left side. Pushing the top hand down. Open up the arms. So you can use a block here, or the hand goes to the ground. Straighten your left leg. Step back with the right leg. Heel can be up, or see if you can drop your heel. Push into that right hand to open the chest. Revolve. Swing the arm around and the back leg comes in. And then we go back into interlacing the fingers into that forward fold, 4 full breaths. Relax the head. And then releasing the arms down, coming back into Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And this time back into plank. You can modify to the knees if you need to, otherwise lower. Lift up, Bhujangasana. And then press back into down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Good. Picking up the right leg, step forward into warrior 2. Inhale. Reach, straighten the leg, and drop into Trikonasana. Nice and easy. Bend the knee, and we come into warrior 4. God. So warrior 4, and then we drop into Parshvokanasana. So I'm modifying here the first round through. But you can take the hand to the big toe side of the foot, to the floor, swing the arm around, and again, step back into plank. Lower, lift, and take it back, down dog. Good, hold it there, few breaths. Kill myself with that thing. Super slippery. Picking up the left leg, step forward, warrior 2. And again, you're opening up. Tailbone is neutral, navel is drawn in, and straighten your leg. Pick up the back foot, bring it in a little bit, and lower again. Nice and easy. Trikonasana. Even out your breath. Tailbone in. Draw the navel in. Even out your breath. Good, and then we go into warrior 4. So bending that left knee, reach, Virabhadrasana 4. Turn your head and look up at that arm. And then lowering into Parshvokanasana. Lower. Swing the arm around. And again, stepping back into plank. Lower. Lift up Bhujanasana. And again, we take it back. Down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Hold it there. So dropping down onto your knees now. Do a little bit of an opening for the hip. Okay, so you're going to walk to the left side of your mat. In a crawling position, pick up the left leg, take it over the right. Open up your feet and then sit back. Now, you can grab a couple blocks or a blanket and sit. Sit up tall. Good. And this starts to open up the hips and the rotators and the glutes. Now, if you're a little more flexible, you can lower onto the floor. Just make sure you're pulling your heels out so both sit bones can be down. Good, and then we rotate to the right side, so turning to the right, pressing the left arm against that front leg, rotate. Breathe, even out your breath. And then rotating in the other direction. And then going forward. Breathing into your hips. From there, we sit up and go forward. Good, you're gonna release the left leg out, push back into down dog. Step forward, right leg, warrior two, and open up. Then straighten your leg, pull the back foot in, Trikonasana. Bend the knee and come up, warrior four. Virabhadrasana 4, turn your head looking up at that arm. And then Parshvokanasana. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Swing the arm around and step back into down dog. Adho Mukha Shavasana, shift forward into plank, lower, modify to the knees if you need to, that's fine. Lift up Bhujanasana. Good, and then we press back into a crawling position, walking over to the right side of your mat. Picking up the right leg now, and it goes over the left, and you open up your feet and sit back either with a block. So you can start out with a block, that's what I did. That works. Sit up tall. If it feels okay tonight, then see if you can sit all the way down. And then we're holding it here, softening the breath, dropping your breath into your hips. And now we rotate to the left side, keep the spine lifted. And then rotate to the right. And then dropping forward all the way down. Keep breathing, softening the hips. Good, and then from there we lift up, release that leg. Good, and then push back into down dog. Now step forward, left leg, Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, open up. Then reaching and straightening the leg, pull your back foot in a little bit. And Trikonasana. And then reaching back up, bend the leg, and coming into warrior 4, Virabhadrasana 4. Turn your head and look up. And then dropping into Parshvokanasana. And you can go a little deeper, right? You can drop that hand onto a block or onto the floor. Swing the arm around, step back into down dog, shifting forward into plank, lower, lift up Uttanasana. And again, we're going to take child's pose. So opening up the knees, big toes together, and releasing forward. So the next sequence that we're going to do is a very Vata reducing sequence. Here in a second. Awesome. Then we come back up into down dog, Adho Mukha Shavasana. Pick up your right leg. Step forward, warrior 1. Inhale up. Okay, so we are going to be doing a little bit of a sequence here, movement. So you're inhaling here. And then when you exhale, straighten the leg and release down. Bend the knee, come back up. Straighten the leg, exhale, release down. Then bend the knee, come back up. Good, so we're gonna do 4 count inhale, straighten the leg, 4 count exhale. We'll do that one more time. Bend the knee. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, straighten, exhale, 2, 3. Now the next time we're gonna lengthen the exhale, bend the knee, inhale, 2, 3, 4, now straighten the legs, 6 counts down. Exhale, 5, slow it down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Straighten your leg. 6, 5, 4. Slow down. 3, 2, 1. One more, just like that. Inhale, 4 counts. Straighten the leg. 6 counts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we hold it here, still doing 4 count inhale, 6 count exhale. And if that's feeling really comfortable, see if you can then release to 8 count exhale. So you're holding it here in a forward fold. You can definitely modify this with a couple of blocks. No problem. Okay. And you're focusing on the breath. It's really about the breath. Calming that nervous system, calming the body, calming the mind, calming the breath. Lengthening your exhale. Good, and then from there, we're going to release, step back into down dog. Again, shifting forward into plank, lower, lift up Bhujanasana. Good, and we're going to take it back, knees together, open up the feet, and we sit. So before we go to the other side, we're going to sit in hero pose, Varasana. Or if you're a little more flexible, you can go down, or if you've got issues with your knees, you can use 2 blocks and sit up higher, right? As high as you want. You can use 3 blocks, whatever you need to do, okay? Good, and then see if you can go back a little further. So you are not going to be able to go back further if you're super high up on blocks. If you're up on 1 block, you can maybe go back onto a bolster, or I'm back on a couple of blocks here. If you are able to go all the way to the ground, then you can go onto the elbows and then maybe even further all the way down. So you go all the way down. To come out of it, you push the heel of your hand into the heel of your feet. Come back up. Good, and then we straighten out those legs back into down dog. And then from there, left leg comes up. And then step it forward for warrior 1 and reach. And then we straighten the leg and release down. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Bend the knee, inhale up 4 counts. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Straighten, exhale. Keep going. We're gonna do that one more time. And bend, inhale. Straighten. Good, and then we start to lengthen on the exhale. Bend the knee, 4 counts up, 2, 3, 4, 6 counts down. Straighten the legs, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knee, inhale, 2, 3, 4, down for 6, 5, 4, slow it down, 3, 2, 1, bend. Inhale. Stay with the 4 count inhale. 6 count exhale. And then we hold it here. And you can use blocks if you would like. And you continue with that breath. 4 count inhale. 6 count exhale. And if that's feeling really good for you, then you can do an 8 count exhale. Good, and then from there, both hands on the ground, we step back into down dog. Good. And then we're gonna actually drop down onto the knees and then sit up. So you're sitting on your legs, all right? So you're sitting on your legs. And we're gonna take our hands to the right side and just shift your feet over. Drop your sit bones down on the right side. Good. And from there, we straighten out the left leg and then open. Release and then rotate to the right. Good, and then your left leg is going to come in. So if you pull the left leg in and it goes in front of the right, and then drop forward. Okay. You drop forward. Relax your head. Good, and then from there, we're gonna lean back with our hands, take our legs to the other side, to the right side. And now we rotate, we're rotating to the left, extending the right leg out. Open up. And then lift and twist. Good, and now that right leg comes in right in front of the left. And again, you drop forward. Okay, awesome. Then our feet go in front of us, shifting your hips down and then laying on your back. Find your heels, push up into bridge. And then lower, and we're going to come up into shoulder stand. All right, so let me show you all the different variations. If you really have, there are sometimes it's difficult to bring the legs up. So you're going to use a block. Lift your legs so that the block can go right underneath the sacrum. And then you lift your legs up. And that would be the beginnings of your shoulder stand. Okay, so you're just kind of getting used to having your hips a little higher. And then you can gradually go a little higher, lift your block again. So I just lifted my block again, and now I'm up higher again. You want to keep lifting. You can use a bolster too. If you've got a nice big bolster, I have one of those nice big bolsters. It's very helpful. And then you can even go even higher with the block. So now I'm up even higher. It actually feels great. Good, so I'm just using a block to start. So hopefully you guys are using a block. And what I've done is I started flat with the block. I rotated my block to the side. And now I've rotated my block the lengthwise. It's very nice. It's very supportive. Now, if you want to go beyond that, then you could take your hands underneath at your low back, come up off the block, and now you go even higher. But you want to move your toes back so that they are positioned right above the eyes. And to go even higher, full shoulder stand. You line up ankles, knees, hips, shoulders. So shoulder stand is one of those postures that is going to help you sleep at night. It's going to help release bound up tension from like the solar plexus up. So it settles the mind. So we're holding it here just a little bit longer. Good, and then from there, we're going to slowly release out of it. The feet go to the ground, and I'm going to push into my feet to pull the block out, move the block off to the side, lowering the sacrum to the ground, draw the knees into the chest. You're going to hook the knees into the elbows, interlace your fingers, and just hold it there. And then from there, lifting up your feet, grabbing the baby toe side of the foot, drawing the knees into the shoulders, into the armpits, and then press your sacrum into the floor so you bring back the lumbar curve and holding. Bringing your feet together and dropping into Baddha, but because you're laying down, it's called Suktabatakanasana. Lifting your arms up above the head, interlace your fingers, push the palms away, and then rest them above the head. Or you can use a block, rest them on a block. Good, and then releasing the arms, you're gonna push your legs together. Open up your arms to the side, the knees come up. Drop the legs to the right side, hold it there, and look to the left. And then the legs come up and go to the other side. And look to the right. And then from there, releasing. Good. Going back into bridge. So push. And then releasing from there. And we're going to set ourselves up for Shavasana. So we're going to do a nice long Shavasana. Coming out of Shavasana, doing a sitting in stillness, a short meditation. So if you do have a bolster, you're going to want to grab that. The bolster goes underneath your legs. Okay, to support the low back. I do want you to cover yourself up. Make sure you're warm. So rest. Hands rest at your side body, palms up. Covering your eyes now with an eye mask or an eye pillow. If you don't have either one of those, and you can grab a dark cloth, towel or a cloth, cover your eyes. So we are now beginning that creating ambiance, creating calmness in your environment. So you want to start to slow everything down, dimming the lights, and you can start to pacify all of your senses, which then helps to settle the mind and the body and the breath. So we pacify the eyes by covering them up. Eye pillows are the best because there's a little bit of weight there. And you pacify your ears by laying in stillness and silence. We pacify touch by making sure that we are not being stimulated, poked or prodded physically. So we pacify all the senses by not stimulating them. So once that body is completely still, begin to notice the breath slowing down. And we're not manipulating or shaping the breath. We're just letting it move in your natural rhythm. But I do want you to add a little bit of an extra space, lingering, a slight hesitation after your exhale. So you're inhaling. There's a slight pause after the inhale. Notice it. Feeling your exhale. And then lingering in that space after the exhale. And when it feels natural to take that inhale, allow it to move. Continue with this slow, rhythmic, relaxing breath, completely effortless. And if you notice that there is effort, try to withdraw from that. Release and surrender to the breath. Feel a sense of peace and calmness. Move through, move over the body. And when we are at peace and when we have calm, notice that you feel connected to yourself. Have a sense of contentment. You're completely present in the moment, feeling that breath, letting it rejuvenate you, fill you up, bring you vitality, nourishment. And then from there, bringing some movement into your fingers and your toes, very slowly roll to your right side. Pause there. And then bringing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to open up the hands. So making sure that you are seated comfortably, either in a chair or on a pillow, or you can roll up your blanket. Connecting your pointer finger and thumb. Lift up out of the pelvis so that the spine is tall. Close your eyes. Relaxing your shoulders. Softening your face. Feel your arms become heavier. Allow that breath to relax. Allow ease and relaxation to move through the whole torso. Feel it in the pelvis. Feel it in the legs, in your feet. Feel it in your skin. Feel it in your tailbone. Feel it near your belly button, in the diaphragm, softening. Feel peace, contentment, ease in the heart, in the throat. In the forehead, the top of the head, the crown of the head. Imagine that you're breathing in ease and peace, relaxation. Fill the body up. With that sense of peace, that sense of ease. And bringing your hands to your heart, connecting your thumbs. Planting a seed of intention. When I go to sleep tonight, I will sleep peacefully and with ease, knowing that tomorrow will take care of itself. There is nothing I need to do. All is well. Namaste. Good job, you guys.